And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mason is out there with the chosen one. And there's Mr. Moves. Then it's Smith, and it's Thunder in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Rogers is out there with Vincent. And it's Big Daddy, and it's Gadzuric in at the 5, down low. You've seen a lot of teams over your time that have been terrific starting a season, then just fall apart second half of the season.
Have you seen it, Kevin, happen with teams that have really good veteran players? I've seen it with young teams.
Yeah, unravel. I mean, it's painful to watch. None come to mind, but I'm sure you could start to find teams that are 10 wins below from one half of the season to the next.
And some of that we know. It can happen with injuries to a star player, and you just are dismantled. But a lot of times...
Like the Pacers with Oladipo.
Yeah.
They were a different team the last quarter of the season.
It's a great call, Kevin. But a lot of times it happens with young teams because if you get off to such a hot start and it's a bit unexpected, there's going to be a lot more attention on you. And you start to feel like, oh, well, we've arrived. This is easy. We've done this for 35, 40 games. No problem. Well, the league figures you out. And a lot of times young teams that have early success are probably the most susceptible to this lemmings kind of falling off the cliff type of deal.
Mason misses. Here is Rogers. He had 13 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Mason. That misses off the backboard.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Ryan passes to Gadzuric. Fades and shoots. The offensive rebound. Pass to Bryan. Here's Sims. He had 13 points in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Rocket 2 goes back up. The Cavaliers pull it in. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Here is Mason, and he really played well against Denver.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Gadzuric. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawking. You have to give it up to this man.
That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Lakers leading by 4. Doubled by Smith. Pass to Rogers. Lakers working the ball around now. Gadzarich misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Mason. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
Cleveland trails by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Thunder. The 11-footer. And another miss by Cleveland. Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. The pass to Rogers. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked, but the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
And it's Mason with the ball for Cleveland. Looking for the first basket of the game. They get it back. Got a piece of it. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. You look at Mason, a great player, second in the league.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Here's Sims, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Yes, that goes in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Vincent. Feeds to Gadzarich. Los Angeles with another miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Andrews passes to Smith. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Shoots from the elbow. A rebound by Andrews.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Smith, the pass to Andrews. They get a hand on it. Pass to Thunder. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Sims, no good. Cleveland trails by 4. Here's Thunder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Sampson. A second chance effort. It's blocked. Now the Lakers on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. I often hear about players talk about their favorite spot to fire from on the floor. How much of an effect does that really have, the favorite shooting spot?
most of the time, Kevin, what you're talking about is star guys, because they're the ones who ultimately in any given possession, the coach is trying to find that guy in that spot to do something. What happens throughout the course of a year is when that player has the ball there, everybody else knows what to do.
Right.
Like the player knows what he's going to do, right, Kevin? Because he's the star player. But everybody around gets comfortable with the options and where it is that he goes. If he goes right, if I slide right, I'm going to get the 3. If he goes left, he's spinning back. I might move towards the top of the key. So the familiarity of not just the player, but the players around the player, that's where you can make it happen.
That's interesting. And the Lakers making a change here. Collins is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Cleveland trails by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the score by Cleveland. A rebound by Andrews.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's the 3. That shot off, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now Collins. 9 points last game. Bryant. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He misses the free throw, so both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. And Collins has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Here's Tiny. There's the dish to Sampson. The pass to Collins. From deep. Collins with some nice D.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a three-point game. Terrell, the pass to Collins. Here's Terrell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. On the clock.
It's a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That one is off. Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. You want to talk about that league coming a long way?
What an impact.
Massive.
Yes.
And what you're seeing, too, over the past few years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just practicing and traveling and sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon and then coming up to the NBA level and participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally would.
This two-way contract has been a wonderful addition.
Except if you talk to their agents, Kevin. Yes, it's been very good for the control of an organization to find that kind of talent.
First one falls for. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Pass to Sampson, and the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. 3-point lead. Rogers passes to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Collins. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Magician. Taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's O'Brien. Passes it to the natural. And he overshot that one, missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Rogers, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Here's Magician. from the high post, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
Right on the bucket, and the Lakers lead by 4.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Steps back and fires. Second chance shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for B-Train. He's averaging 15 points a game, 17 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Terrell. He kicks to Collins. Pass to Terrell. Crawford outside. Lakers working the ball around now. The 19-foot shot. Terrell misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
That ties it up.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Three-pointer. Crawford trying to free himself up. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. The pass to O'Brien to the left wing. Here's Sampson, guarded by Rogers. Here's Tiny, solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Tiny's got his second basket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Terrell. And that misses badly. Air ball.
Loose ball. Going the other way.
For Cleveland, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. He's off on the first.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
And the second free throw, good. Lakers trail by 3. 35 seconds left to play here in the first, and he makes that one.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Pass to Collier. Seconds left to play in the first quarter. A rebound by the Lakers. Rodgers has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. 6 points for him. 9 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Magician. From deep three-point range, and there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score is still close. Lakers ahead, up 1. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Magician's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Mr. Moves. Mr. Incredible is out there with the natural. Then it's Magician. And it's Tiny in at the 2 guard. Here's Magician. To the paint. Here's Wooden. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
From about 19 feet, in it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Here's Magician. Knocked away. Crawford with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Tiny. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Ripped away. Now Cleveland moving it up. The natural, the pass to Tiny. Here's Sampson. Oh, that's blocked. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. That one goes. Count it.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Timeout called. Cleveland
giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Substitution here for Cleveland. The chosen one, he's checked in for Mr. Moves. Mason checks in for the natural. Smith checked in for Tiny. And Thunder subbed in for the Magician. Here's Thunder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Mason with it. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Bryant covered by Smith. Crawford, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Cleveland trails by 5. Passes it to Andrews, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bryant covered by Smith. Count that bucket. He's got 14.
He has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Mason. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Cleveland, they have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Sims. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the middle. Here's God's reach. Rebound by Smith. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Cleveland, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And he makes the first. And Mason drops them both. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Sims. Now the pass to Bryan. It's tipped. Smith outside. He dishes it to O'Brien, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul. The Cavaliers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. And it's tied up with that one. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the seventh. Sims dishes to Gadzarich. Pass to Bryan, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Andrews, guarded by Crawford. And they pick up 2. The chosen ones got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Lakers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Sims. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Gadzarich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2. Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Mason looking around. Passes to Smith to the left side wing. Here's Thunder. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Lakers trail. Here's Sims. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
The Cavaliers shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Misses from short range. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the seventh. Inside, here's Bryan. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Looking now at some numbers for Thunder. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. 2nd in assists. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And going back to him being 2nd in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game. His peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Rodgers is checked in. And so he hits both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Lakers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at the chosen one. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Thunder passes to Smith. A solo pass break. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Here's Thunder. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Mason. And the pass to Smith. Out to the right wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Rogers. Kicks it to Sims. Shoots. It's rebounded by O'Bryant. O'Bryant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Poke loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Rogers. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with 4. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Thunder. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Andrews. Rogers pulls it in. Rogers has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Bryan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Mason misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Down low, passes it to Vincent. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
The Cavaliers shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Here's Thunder. Pass to O'Brien. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith for 3. But they'll get another chance. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
and getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Terrell's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
Ball's knocked loose. And there's the pass to Crawford. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shoots the three. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Here's Thunder. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Sims. How last month turned out for him. He's around 6 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Free throw drops for Crawford. Collins checked in for Big Daddy. Both free throws good from Crawford. Cleveland trails by 3. Pass to Mason. Here's Thunder. Goes up the baseline. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Terrell. And again, no good by the Lakers. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Andrews, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now, here is Smith. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And Collins has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Well, Cleveland shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Smith. Rodgers pulls it in. LA's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Look like I'm just gonna keep on getting rich. Know that West Side
change here.
Sampson's checked in.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mr. Moves checked in for O'Brien. The Natural comes in for Mason. Tiny is checked in for Smith. And Magician subbed in for Thunder. Here's Magician. Passes it to the Natural. Here's Andrews, guarded by Crawford. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to Count. There's the triple. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. And all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much.